سعی میکنم همه زندگیمو بفروشم از این مملکت برم، من که اصلا از فردام هیچ خبری ندارم.
Arash is one of the many Iranians I spoke with on Telegram to see how they're dealing with U.S. sanctions. He says he's having trouble buying the bare essentials his family needs.
پوشک این بچه رو من روز اول میخریدم مثلا 70,000 تومان و الان دارم میخرم 150,000 تومان هر بسته‌شو.
The U.S. was the only country to leave the multilateral nuclear deal and quickly moved to put pressure on Iran.
We will be instituting the highest level of economic sanction.
Economic pressure is nothing new for Iranians, but many say this is the most hopeless they've ever felt. Many Iranians I spoke with seemed exhausted by this back and forth with the West and frustrated by the gridlock.
اگر میخواد فشاری وارد کنه، این فشار داره روی مردم وارد میشه، روی خریدهایی که انجام میدن، قدرت خریدشون، زندگیشون داره سخت‌تر میشه.
برای شخص من دیگه واقعا اهمیت نداره که ما پیروز شیم در مقابل آمریکا توی این چالشی که باش هستیم به شکست بخوریم. این هیچ اهمیتی نداره. موضوع اصلی اینه که تموم شه یه جا، برای اینکه این بحران رو زندگی همه ماها تاثیر گذاشته.
در واقع اتفاقی که میفته فشار اصلی در تحریم ها همیشه به مردم عادی میاد. در واقع ماهاییم که این وسط متضرر میشیم.
One person was against the Iranian government altogether and saw Trump's exit from the nuclear deal as a blessing.
خب جمهوری اسلامی یک حکومت فاسده که پولهای نفت ایران رو صرف مردم ایران نمیکنه و برای اموری که از مردم ایران اصلا نظرخواهی نکرده و خارج از کشور و برای اموری که واقعا بشردوستانه نیستند داره خرج میکنه.
And it could get worse. The U.S. imposed a second round of sanctions on Iran on November 5th. This round is focused on stopping the sales of Iranian oil and petrochemical products. It could be a big hit to Iran's economy because oil generated $50 billion in revenue last year. Iran's Foreign Minister Mohammad Javad Zarif isn't backing down despite sanctions and tough talk from the U.S.
We have in fact survived in spite of the U.S. pressure for 40 years. If they try to put pressure on Iran, if they try to threaten Iran, Iranians respond very negatively to pressure and threats, and it will further strengthen the resolve of the Iranian people to resist.
International companies started to cut ties with Iran after Trump left the nuclear agreement in May. In the face of U.S. sanctions, many companies got cold feet and got out of the Iranian market. But some countries, like India, China, and Turkey, say they are committed to buying Iranian oil, despite the threat of U.S. sanctions. And Zarif says the U.S. posturing impacts how Iranians want to interact with the West.
Well, the Iranians have lost some hope in engagement, but the international community has failed. So that has long-term consequences for Iran's foreign policy behavior.
For now, both countries are steadfast in their positions, and people are continuing to be caught in the middle.